In today's video, we're going to take a look at kind of an old school cool boot knife from the folks at Old Timer. It's the 162 OT, the Old Timer boot knife. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at Schrade and BTI Tools were kind enough to send me one of their Old Timer 162 OT boot knives. And just to be completely transparent about it, I actually asked them to send me this along with a bunch of other knives a few months ago, so I'd have enough samples in hand to do some testing and reviews for the Schrade Saturday series, hopefully through the end of 2017. We'll see how it goes. But I've looked at some boot knives before and some more, modern tactical style boot knives, and I just thought this was pretty cool. This is kind of like an old school traditional style boot knife that's made in, maybe like they would have carried literally in cowboy days or something. I don't know. At least the style. They probably didn't have these plastic handles, but these are the Old Timer traditional saw cut handles that are called them, and really, I mean, they're a copy of what used to be probably, I don't know what it was, but it probably wasn't plastic back in the day because they didn't have it, right? So anyway, but it is a pretty good traditional style of a boot knife. Now, it is not double-edged. It has a false swedged edge right here, but this is just a straight one-edged spear point blade. The ants have taken over my stump top down there, so let me go ahead and just tell you the specs here, and then we will check the we're going to check the balance of this. Some people tell me the only reason they watch these videos is because they like the balance testing, so hey. But I do want to show you something. I did have one bad throw there. And I thought I had broke the handle right off the bat, but I did pop out the little Old Timer logo there, so it's somewhere out here in the testing facility. And it also popped out one of the little covers on there, so the balance testing can be rough on a knife. But let me tell you the specs of this thing, and then we'll do a little bit of knife stuff with it. So this knife, let me get out of the way where you can see this. The Old Timer boot knife features a 3.8 inch, or for those of you still stuck in that old metric system, 9.65 centimeter spear point blade of 7CR17 MOV high carbon stainless steel with a I should have done all this stuff before I broke the knife, but a 4-inch or 10.16 centimeter Old Timer saw cut handle slabs with a 7.8 inch or 9.8 centimeter overall length. Knife weighs just 3.9 ounces, which is 110.6 grams for those of you who don't have a flag on the moon. And it comes with a brown leather sheath, and some of you will get that, and some of you will get mad about that. Don't. Lighten up. Life's too short. This knife is about 23 bucks on Amazon at the time of this video, and I gotta tell you this because it makes no sense to me whatsoever, but if you happen to live in California, New York, or Massachusetts in the United States, Amazon can't ship this to you because apparently it is, I don't know, apparently if they did that, our entire civilization as we know it would come to a screeching halt. So anyway, sorry, if you live in one of those states, you don't get to play with this one legally. So anyway, it comes with this leather sheath here, by the way, which is nothing fancy at all. It's just got a belt loop on it. It'll take about 1.5 inch belt. The whole knife goes down in here, including the little bolsters with the brass bolsters on it. And it's got a snap retention right here. That works just fine if you can do it on camera. And there you go. Pretty small package. Now, if you're going to put it in your boot, you probably, I don't know, you're going to want to figure something out because this is not going to work as well as you would like it to in your boot. There's no way to clip it or anything like that, but it is a boot knife style. Thought we'd check the edge a little bit. To be honest with you, this is amazingly, it does not look like a hollow grind. Matter of fact, it's not. This is a flat grind. Wow. I know that is completely amazing, Maybe that's why they can't buy them in California. I don't know. But it's a flat grind, not a hollow grind. So pretty different there. That's another difference to it. So and I think if you don't bang it against a balance, orientation, and rotation device in your high-tech testing facility, you probably won't have to worry about this stuff banging loose here. You can see that's just a little screw in there. It doesn't hurt the functionality at all, but it does kind of mess up my beauty shots for the video. Anyway, let me do a little bit of carving on this thing. This is not a carving bushcraft knife, but it's a knife, so if you had to use it for knife stuff, we want to make sure you could actually do that. So we're going to go completely like off the charts here, and since I've already screwed the knife up right off the bat, why change anything now and try to do something consistent? So the answer, taking over the stump, just want to see how well this thing carves. Just some plain old wood stuff. We're just going to carve a little bit. And it actually is really good. That flat grind is ground pretty good. This is a pretty nice even grind on this one. Not bad at all. So, I mean, for a freehand, not too bad. And it's really comfortable in your hand. It's kind of got this plain, basic, you know, symmetrical shape, which I know some people, as far as fighting knives go, they don't like that. They want to be able to orient their hand properly so that they can know which way the edge is. I'll say this: if you knock around and knock the little emblem out of it, then you got a telltale there. You can tell your fingers are there. You know you got it with the edge down. just a thought for you. So let's check out the old. Oh man. Okay, you know that does so good. I think we're going to have to try to run the ants off the stump top just for a minute. But first, let's do a little more balance testing. See how that works. Did you ever see El Dorado with John Wayne? This looks sort of like the knife that James Caan carried. About right here. Okay, enough of that foolishness. Let's get down to the old stump top just for a minute. See if we can get a little fire going, because why not, right? Okay, so got a piece of wood here. I'm going to carve some feathers out right here, like so. Just some few feathers. See if we can. I mean, this thing really does cut good. It's got a great edge on it. It's probably one of the best edges I've seen on a straight knife in a while, old timer, whatever. It really does a good job. Every section of the blade is just really sharp. Maybe they need to look at this instead of those hollow grinds. And it really is good. Let's see if that's sweet enough to burn. What do you know? There we go. Patience, grasshopper. There we go. All right. Okay, well, that was a quick look at the 160 OT Old Timer boot knife from the folks at BTI Tools and Old Timer and Schrade and whatever you want to call them. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this one, even though I did bang the crap out of it. The very first attempt at calibrating the balance and orientation and rotation device back here, I heard it whack, I saw a couple of things fly, and I really thought, uh-oh, I've broken the handle off this thing before I even got a chance to shoot a video. And as it turned out, it took enough of a licking to knock this loose and this loose, but the handles held up, which to me actually is a good thing that happened, because it gave me a chance to check out the strength and integrity of these handles, and they're probably a little stronger than I expected them to be. So I like that. I like the fact that it's a flat grind that carves really well. Not only is it a good boot knife, I think this could be a good all-around knife, and kind of cool looking too. I think James Caan would be happy with this one. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Once again, thanks to the folks at BTI Tools and Schrade and Old Timer and that whole family of knives for sending me this so I could show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, very often random videos throughout the week. You can check out another one by clicking right there. If you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.